grubby when you get to extra time.
So good with the ball at his feet. And there is the final whistle, and you are looking at the cup winners. Very, very happy cup winners, and no wonder. What an achievement. They are the new European champions, and just look at the joy on the faces of the players and fans alike. What an achievement. This manager had a plan, and it worked better than anyone could have hoped for.
They were absolutely brilliant again this evening, Clive. This team has impressed me so much. Hey, they could be around as champions of Europe for a long time to come.
They have done it. A result that means they are well-deserved cup champions. A long and arduous campaign, but I'm sure the players are absolutely thrilled. So too the fans, and they are going to be celebrating long into the night, I'm sure. Well, Mark, I think really we've heard enough from you now. Let's savour this moment. This is their day, their season, their title to savour for years to come. Their domination throughout the campaign has made them deserving champions.
What a fantastic match to round it all off. Again, they had to battle really hard, as they did all season, but that's what's brought them this success. I'm going to let you in on a little secret here, chappers. When I was a little boy, I always dreamt about being a footballer, but I'll tell you something else. I dreamt about days like this where you are crowned champion. I used to perform this in my garden every other week.
They came, they saw, they conquered, they are the champions of Europe. Celebrations now starting in fine style, and sporting applause for the defeated finalists, which is good to see. A fitting finale to a marvellous tournament.
Well, the atmosphere here is second to none. This is a great day to make Champions League history. The whole world will be watching.
That brings us to the end of our coverage this evening, so thank you very much, Mark, for joining me. After all the trials, tribulations, drama and tantrums, they are finally crowned as winners of this season's UEFA Champions League. There they are, acknowledging the fans on their lap of honour. You hardly need words to describe a momentous feat such as this. So let's give the players centre stage now.
I'll tell you, there's nowhere else I'd rather be at the moment. It's great to see that this tournament hasn't lost any of its magic over the years. It's been such a tough contest. It's always very difficult in the UEFA Champions League, but finally the crown's theirs.
With that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The referee blows and it's all over. They came, they saw, they conquered, they are the champions of Europe. Celebrations now starting in fine style, and sporting applause for the defeated finalists, which is good to see. A fitting finale to a marvellous tournament.
Well, I'll tell you, there's nowhere else I'd rather be at the moment. It's great to see that this tournament hasn't lost any of its magic over the years. I think the team has been great, I think the manager has been great, the support has been absolutely fantastic. They deserve all this.
All that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage comes to a close this evening. And that brings to an end 90 minutes of football. An incredible final chapter to their European conquest as they prove their European pedigree. They are the winners of the UEFA Champions League. Celebrations now starting in fine style, and sporting applause for the defeated finalists, which is good to see. A fitting finale to a marvellous tournament.
I'll tell you, there's nowhere else I'd rather be at the moment. It's great to see that this tournament hasn't lost any of its magic over the years. You know, it's been a very long road to victory for this team, but this is one of the greatest days in the UEFA Champions League history. No doubt about that.
Thanks go to Jim, and it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. We both wish you a very good evening. Slowly trying to tease it through. That's it, the match is over. You could arguably say that this is the greatest night in their history. They are the champions of Europe. Well, moments like this will live forever in the memories of the fans, the players, the coaching staff, and the manager. Unforgettable highs and lows along the way, and at long last, they've been crowned as champions.
Well, this team came into this game knowing that if they actually won it, they were champions, and there you are. They've been absolutely brilliant, and they fully deserve their crown. Do you know, in my experience, this is always one of those strange feelings, because yes, you're champions, yes, you've won, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to celebrate.
That's it. It's all over. They came, they saw, they conquered. They are the champions of Europe. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
Well, this is what dreams are made of. They would have been a little nervous before this game, but their experience and professionalism over the course has shown through. Worthy champions. They've been absolutely superb. I just feel that this can be a little bit of a strange time, you know. You've worked so hard, yes, you're the champions, you've won the game, and you're looking around at each other thinking, well, what do we do now?
So that's it, it is all over. Real Madrid collect the greatest prize in club football. Theirs is this famous trophy. They are champions of Europe. Real Madrid have won the cup, and the time has come to collect it. It is party time. is up, and there goes the whistle. The date in their history, the pinnacle of their existence, the greatest honour European football has to bestow, winners of the Champions League. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. There is the final whistle. Madrid collect the greatest prize in club football. Theirs is this famous trophy. They are champions of Europe. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
How about this? England's most successful European club have done it again. Liverpool, the winners of the Champions League.
Well, some might say back to where they belong. An absolutely brilliant night, capped off with winning the trophy. Commiserations for their opposition, but at the moment it's all about celebration for those boys.
Yep, that is precisely what they intend to do, Lee. Celebrate long into the evening. Liverpool the victors. Well, now, as a player, and in this case as a Liverpool player, you've got to prepare yourself for the trophy lift.
Well, yeah, this is where you want to be the captain. Sometimes it's a hindrance because everybody's looking at you for a bit of inspiration, but you get to do this. You get to pick up this magnificent trophy and celebrate with your teammates.
Liverpool this year have painted Europe red. It's official now. The kings of European club football, Liverpool.
Well, certainly the red half of Liverpool and Merseyside will be celebrating tonight. Not so sure about the Everton fans, but even they might celebrate a little bit. Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. Ticker tapes coming down, the families in the stand, giving them all a wave. But they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
Well, the fire as well as ice on the pitch.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019. And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up and win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. A club steeped in European tradition. They always expect to land silverware. But my goodness, this is always special. The coveted trophy awaits.
Well, they've been a team, Derek. They really have. That togetherness has put them on that podium.
Bayern Munich lift the trophy. A night for wild celebrations now. No two ways about that.
Well, their families and their friends will be involved with the celebrations, but this is for the fans. They've been with them through thick and thin. Now they get the reward. Brilliant evening for everybody.
Well, the party is very much on. The players don't want it to end. And now they will be happy to pose for pictures for the history books. Bayern Munich are the club champions of Europe. Chelsea have returned to the high altar of European football. Champions League winners.
Well, you have to say they deserve it as well. All those training sessions, that toil earlier in the season, the 10 months of the season or so, and now they've got the rewards. Be respectful to the opposition as well. Make sure you congratulate them on a good final before you celebrate with your teammates.
A night these Chelsea players will never forget. Well, now for the official presentation. And as a footballer, Lee, in this case as a Chelsea footballer, this is exactly where you'd want to be.
Well, exactly. Getting onto that podium, huge amount of effort to get there, but this is the icing on the cake. Actually watching your captain pick the trophy up, sharing in that moment. It's a beautiful trophy as well, Derek.
It's Chelsea's moment. Champions League winners this season, and my goodness, they deserve it.
Brilliant moment. They'll be celebrating long into the night, I'm sure. And then, believe it or not, they'll be focusing in the next few days on next season, no doubt.
That's how it works, but for now it's all about this achievement.
Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. The ticker tape's coming down, the families in the stand, giving them all a wave. But they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
Well, it took fire as well as ice on the pitch. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, you know exactly where I'd be sitting in that photo, don't you, Derek?
I think I've heard it before, Lee.
Straight at the front.
And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.
Minutes now. No.
And there it is! Full time! Manchester City, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Manchester City.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
The Champions League victors, Manchester City. And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, Well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat, and what an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. Well, the celebrations are ongoing. I don't think they're going to be brought to an end anytime soon, as they savour the moment with their supporters.
And they've certainly played their part, the fans. They deserve to be involved with these celebrations. They've made so much noise here.
Wouldn't be a big final without photograph time.
Yeah, and these photographs will be cherished for years to come. Really top-class scenes.